Me abo fa random in Bob. Oh, no Simeon today. Maybe big footballer with today, Swedru and other Tevez. And so, na Swedru come out, and pack I was not a creepy. Na need to be in yet painful so you can't catch on so Kasada. He says, so I'm a and you don't know Simeon, don't know. I can't be your Sunday. He said, I'm pulling you. Still, facilities in Korenko was set up to ship IM footballers. Still, na 1 year into Ama Numa and Kakrama IM footballers.
Located in the heart of Agona Swedru, about 3 kilometers from the main city center, lies the Swedru Sports Stadium. Just like other major sporting centers in different cities and towns across Ghana, this stadium has for many years and decades been the rallying point for people in this community and surrounding ones. This was a place where one could find peace and solitude anytime there was a game. A place that united families and strengthened the bonds of friendship has now joined the tall list of dilapidated sporting facilities in the country. The facility is estimated to hold about 5,000 spectators at its max and has 2 changing rooms, VIP stand, popular stands, and washrooms. This is the home ground of the once fierce Swedru All Blacks, who are now in the second tie of the local Ghanaian Football League. Upon arrival at the stadium, we were greeted by the rusty metal gates and the rotten wooden ceilings. The exterior look of the walls could mislead a stranger to assume that this was just any piece of land, probably ready for some farming activities. It is somewhat embarrassing as a Ghanaian to see such a beautiful edifice turn into this. In 2010, a rainstorm left the town of Agona Swedru in tatters as a devastating flood destroyed many properties and valuables. The stadium was one of the major casualties of this unforgettable event. The walls collapsed and some of the stands got destroyed. This led to the renovation works in 2012, which saw the walls being rebuilt and the pillars mounted to extend the stands. But that was where it all ended. There has been no continuation of the renovation and the stadium has gradually decayed into its current state. As a leader of the town and a member of the local district assembly, Mr. Kwam was in the best position to answer some of the questions many people have longed to ask about the dilapidation of the Swedru Sports Stadium. The assembly member for Gomoa Ekropong electoral area in the Gomoa Central District of the Central Region, and he's here to tell me a little bit more about the state of the Swedru Sports Stadium. So, Mr. Kwam, what do you think is the current state of the Swedru Sports Stadium?
Yeah, as you can rightly see, to me, I don't think a sports stadium should be of this nature. I mean, we should have a good pitch, but when you go onto the field, you realize that there are some little works to be done, and also the inner perimeter is not of good standard, as well as the sitting place for supporters or the spectators. And as you can see, all over the place is bushy. And, it doesn't speak well of the sports team. That comes back to tell you the maintenance culture of we, the Ghanaians or Africans.
So can you tell us a little bit about the history of the Swedru Stadium? Maybe when it was opened and how the community embraced it and all of that.
For the dates and other things, I will not be in the best position to tell you. But I know it's been here for decades, because during the time of Aguna Fankuba playing in the highest level in the Ghana League,
The Premier League.
yeah, this where I learned they play their matches, as well as Swedru All Blacks. So it's been years that we have this facility here. But in the year 2012, we all heard of the flood in Aguna Swedru.
Yes, that was quite disastrous.
Yes, which caused damage to the stadium. So there was the need for repairs and maintenance here, which was carried on.
But we know this is the only recognized sporting facility in this area, despite the fact that you're in a different district.
Yeah.
So what is the whole assembly doing for this place to be up and going and get things kicking here?
Yeah, I can't really say much about Aguna West. Yeah, because to be sincere with you, I've not been able to attend their General Assembly meeting. But what I'm doing from behind is to just push from some of the Assembly members to let them know the importance of why we need to get this place upgraded. Some years back, Fete Final, now Wafa, came in to use this facility, and it was, I would say, it was during the tenure that even the playing surface was upgraded. Yeah, by then the playing surface wasn't that of a match standard, since they were playing in the Premier League.
It's actually gone bad again.
Yeah, it's gone bad again because they fixed pipes and other stuff around.
Are they still functioning?
No, which are not functioning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So for Aguna West, I can hardly say much about what the assembly is trying to put in place to get this place in shape. But we also trying as an assembly to also see if we could get a sports arena in our district.
Oh, okay.
So community is ready, or they've already given us 15 acres of land, which we're trying to get quantities and drawings from Wembley Sports Construction Limited, to also see if we could get some investors on board to get us such a sports arena in our district.
But we see this beautiful facility here going bad and not really much being done about its current state. And making mention of another one coming in. What will be different from how that one is going to be taken care of from this?
Okay. The difference of what we're trying to get at Gumwa is we want to have a tartan tracks, sport where
a whole sports complex
with other displays which people can come.
But I think over the fire and I saw something like a volleyball type of.
Yeah, but it's hardly you do come to see people playing volleyball here.
Okay.
Yeah. So at our end, we're trying to see if we could get public-private coming on board. Okay. So with that, you see, they will be in charge of the maintenance and other stuff, as well as, all those things. As Ghanaians, when
that also end up in high cost for usage of the place.
Yes.
Because you can, if a private company is managing the facility, will charge more for the place to be used. You think people can afford that, or teams, or organizations can afford what private people would come here? Why don't you think if the community itself, like the assembly leaders, rather take charge and keep their eye on it, be more responsible? It will help because it will be quite cheaper for everybody to use it.
Yeah, you are right. But you see, the amount involved in getting such a facility,
Yes.
it will be difficult for the assembly
To raise that.
to undertake such a project. So for us to be on the safer side and for us to also get the thing done, why don't you go into a public-private partnership?
Okay.
So with that, we will still talk to the management for them to also know, since the thing is in the community, they also need to, get the prices down for people to be able to use the place.
And we know sports development today is a huge industry,
Yeah.
multi-million industry.
Yeah.
You see these World Cups, Junior World Cups,
Yeah.
African tournaments and
Yeah.
all. And we as Ghanaians or Africans should rather look into investing more into our facilities. And I would like to commend you as an assembly member, also being very interested in sports and knows how it is going to help the community, is trying to do that for the whole. It doesn't serve just Swedru, it serves the whole.
Yeah, because sports development to me is one area. If our country take it serious, or we should channel most of our resources there, is going to help us in covering this
Social vices,
unemployment rate among the youth. But you see, it's so appalling to note that we really, if we taking our eye off such development. So I believe as a country, it is high time we consider sports as an avenue of creating employment for the youth, which if we put in place all the necessary infrastructures and everything in place, it will really go down well with us.
After seeing many talents being discovered over decades at this same venue, it is being put to those in authority to come to the aid of the indigents of Agona Swedru and listen to their plea. If the Swedru Sports Stadium is repaired and given its deserved status, it will go a long way to benefit the individual talent, the community, and Ghana as a whole. This was a report by Amwakon Arthur Joseph of Hero Sports Ghana.